Hi there, this is Soon again, and thank you very much for joining me in this short video where I'd like to share with you 7 simple checklists that may be able to help you transform yourself, your team, and your business as you lead your business through this challenging COVID-19 crisis. But first of all, what crisis are we in? I think everybody knows that this is definitely a very serious health crisis. It's putting a threat to our own health, and also for many countries is a challenge now to their healthcare system. But as a result of this COVID-19 health crisis, it has also become now a economic and financial crisis. Many countries are now facing serious financial situation, and many governments are trying to have financial stimulus to help the businesses and the people. So to help the businesses means now the business are also facing trouble, and so it is also a business crisis. And when it becomes a business crisis, then it will affect each and every one of us, because then we don't know whether our business or the company that we're working in will be able to survive. So as a result, it's also now a very, very personal crisis, because if the company that we are working in cannot survive, then we may not be able to keep our job, means we cannot get our income, means we cannot support our family. So it's not just a health crisis, it's a financial crisis, it's a business crisis, and more seriously, it's now a personal crisis. So knowing that, where are we now? Right? I like to look at it as 4 stages of this COVID-19 challenge. Maybe in early this year, right? At the start of the crisis, we were all at a panic stage. We were all at a panic stage. And when we panicked, what did we do? Oh, of course, we went and buy toilet paper, right? That was the toilet paper panic crisis, where all the toilet paper in the supermarket were gone. But after we have calmed down a bit, then we realized that, hey, this COVID-19 is a serious situation, and it's actually going to affect our survival. And at that time, what did we do? Of course, we rush to the supermarket again, and we buy lots and lots of instant noodles, right? So that the auntie's hair may be gone before the virus is gone. So that was the second stage where we went through the survival stage, right? Then, as we come down, then we realized that I said that it was a business crisis, and everybody now then had to look at whether their business can survive or not. Okay, so it's now no longer business continuity plan. It's actually more of a business survival and transformation strategy that people should be looking at. But moving forward, right, we should be looking at the next stage, which is how we transform and grow our business, how we formulate strategies on our business transformation road. So moving forward, I'd like to just share with you some ideas, right? So that how you can lead your team and your organization through these challenges. Um, from the These are not my ideas. It's from hearing from managers, hearing from a lot of consultants, and even hearing from professors from IMD. So I just like to pick up 7 simple checklists that may help you. So, but before that, I'd like you to look at this challenge and moving forward as a 2-stage process. The first part of it is actually, first of all, you must bring stability to your organization, stability to your business. Then, having brought stability already, which I hope you have done, then actually now to look at how to turn the crisis into opportunity. So I'll look at both part 1 as bringing stability and part 2 as how to transform the crisis into opportunity. So part 1 is creating a sense of stability, and I want to share with you 4 simple checklists. All right. Checklist number 1. First of all, you should have, and if you have not done, then you must be very clear, transparent, and regular in your communications as a leader, as a manager, to all your stakeholders, especially your team members, right? So what must you do? You must be very, very visible to all your team members, especially now that you can only communicate virtually. You must let them know what information you will share, when you will share it, and how often you will share it. Right? If you have not done, you must do it immediately. And if you don't know, tell them you don't know and let them know when you will inform them. Also, no information will lead to instability. People will start guessing what is happening. So you don't want that. And remember, in times of crisis, your teams look to you more than usual for guidance and leadership. So must be able to have clear, transparent, and regular communication. Then, checklist number 2. Show that you care. You must check in and inquire. What do I mean by that? It's okay to show that you care for your team members. Show that you care about their health, their well-being, and also members of their family. And importantly, must never spend too much time with your immediate key people only. You must not create a feeling of in-crowd and out-crowd, meaning you don't want to create a situation where every day you're only talking to your key managers and you forget the rest of the people in your company. And then they will feel that you are having just an in-crowd that you deal with, and the rest of them, they feel like they are out-crowd. Then you must spread your attention across your whole team in your organization. Show them that you're thinking about them and that you care. If you have managers who have subordinates, then they should do the same thing. Ask them to check on their team members. Tip number 3, you must quickly establish a new routine. If you have done that, great. If not, you must do it. This crisis has resulted in most organizations having to operate from home. It is no longer the normal way of doing work. So it is important that you as a leader must quickly establish a new work routine for your team members. Make some work from home rules if you haven't. Remember, team members need time to prepare and adjust, and they don't have the same convenience and comfort in their home as you do. So check in regularly with them to see what help they need. Establish some fun routines with your team members. For example, you can say that every day you want to have a 10-minute coffee time with everyone, say at 10 o'clock, and ask everybody to check in, and you can use that time to check on them to see how they are doing. Then checklist number 4. You must engage your team members in finding ideas and solutions. Remember, ask for help more than usual because you can't find all the best ideas yourself. Most team members want to contribute and help you, but you must state clearly what you want. Let them know about the decision-making process. Is it their decision? Is it the management team's decision? Or is it your decision for that item? Remember, clarity about decision-making will give stability. Then, in part 2, transforming and growing your business, right? So here there are 3 checklists. That is, checklist number 5 is you must then start exploring new products, new services, and of course, new way of doing business. Remember to always ask what business you are in. Don't assume that it's the same as usual, all right? You must explore your current product and services and see how they can be delivered to your customers differently. And you may even have to have new type of customers. Some low profit activity of the past can be new business opportunity of the future. Be creative. One example is, for training companies, they find that online training was low profit last time. But now that they cannot do the conventional training and seminars, this online training is their only way of getting income. So now it has become a new business opportunity, right? You must engage your team members for ideas and suggestions. Remember, ideas and suggestions are free. And this is an opportunity also sometimes to look at any product or service that was not working last time and you can eliminate them already. But be careful about doing it and the timing of doing it. Then, checklist number 6, promote intergeneration learning. You know what is intergeneration learning? Last time it is always the senior teaching the junior, but now it is time to leverage on technology to use for your business. It's time to ask the younger generation to teach the senior management team because they can be more tech savvy. They can be the ones who actually adopt new ideas better. So let them teach you. So promote intergeneration learning. By engaging intergenerational learning, you and your teams can also create better trust and motivation from the younger team members by making feel that they are valued and they too can make effective contribution to the organization. And finally, of course, you must focus on personal and team members' development. This is the time to do it. Moving forward, you must not forget about yourself and your team members' personal development. Time to ask your team members what they need to equip themselves to do business in the new generation already. Right? The way of doing business is no longer applicable. So you must show that you care about their welfare. And this will build trust and loyalty. And of course, for both you and your team members, try to make short-term learning goals. You must focus on setting some goals on that. So that's the 7 simple checklists that you need to do. Let me just quickly summarize. First of all, you must communicate with your stakeholders. Second, show that you care. Check in and inquire. Third, have a work routine and also remember to have fun. Engage your team members. Ask them for the ideas. Remember, ideas are free. Explore new products, new services, new business models. It's no longer business as usual. Promote intergeneration learning. Learn from the young people. They have a lot they can teach us. And lastly, of course, everybody must focus on personal development. So that's the 7 simple checklists that I hope may be useful to you. And all the best in your process to transform your business. Thank you once again. My name is Sun SL. See you.